Namaste. Welcome to the 48th episode of Tapasya. We are now in unpredictable pressing times, and I present this episode in dedication to my mother, who knowingly or unknowingly taught me the value of time.
Srimati Suguna, the reason behind the intuitive inception of Sridevi Nrityalaya, was a determined and hardworking woman who stood as a role model for many. Born on July 5, 1946, to a retired schoolmaster and a homemaker, and growing up with 4 siblings, she became the only earning member of her family at the age of 16. Though her scores were high in her SSLC examination, she discontinued her studies and went on to work for her family. Forced to forego her earning to learn dance and music, she spent her teenage working for her family and qualifying herself for betterment in job. She joined the Madras Collectorate as a stenotypist, and with a strong willpower and determination went on to becoming the district revenue officer. She later retired from her job with the highest rank possible in her career.
She would cook, serve, make the children ready for school, pack lunch, go to office, come back, prepare dinner, and make a happy family every single day. With the limited time and resources that she had in hand, she was always focused on making me and my siblings multi-talented and independent, and today her relentless efforts have made us competent in our chosen fields. She might not have been familiar with the term time management when she was busy raising her children, but her life was one fitting example for us all to learn about it. For teachers like me, we have to manage time between teaching, managing classes, creating performers, staging programs, attending to the family, and finally, making time for our own personal activities. In my understanding and practice of time management all these years, it is an art that needs an intelligent planning and a determined, passionate execution. Time management is often misunderstood as a tiring process. In fact, it is a process that saves a lot of energy and makes us feel content at the end of it. I strongly believe that the kids try to emulate their parents and elders at home. So, it is our responsibility to lead by example and instill the skill of time management right from childhood. In fact, if many SDNs are able to manage their time wisely, a huge credit goes to their parents. Let me share an interesting incident which used to happen in our class a few years ago. Srimati Pavitra Raghuram, mother of my students Subiksha and Sadakshi, used to come to dance class to drop her kids and pick them up every day. Most of the time, the parents would sit outside the class waiting for the rehearsal to get over. Srimati Pavitra, being a parent who went to work, would use the time to chop vegetables for the next day, managing her time wisely. Until the age when the children learn to prioritize their activities, parents should closely monitor and help them in allocating time for each activity, including playing and relaxing.
While doing Aramandi, my legs will really pain, but I love to do Bharatanatyam dances. And all my akkas here dance really well, and I also like to dance just like them one day. So I practice at home every day and come to class regularly.
Kumari Maya Swaminathan has been learning dance, music and piano, and her parents ensure that she strikes a balance between the three effectively without compromising on academics.
சிந்தை உருகி பொழியும் கண்ணீர் விந்தைய தந்தை என்றே நம்பி வந்தே பிழைய உந்தை வீணை களைய சித்தம் இல்லைய தாயுமாகி நின்றவனே கையிலையில் பாவம் நீக்கி தாளில் சேர ஏழைக்கு வரம் தருவாரோ.
When this discipline is inculcated right from a young age, the child will be able to excel in all areas that he or she pursues and would definitely grow up into a focused, responsible individual.
For me, dance and painting are as important as academics and are of equal significance. I try to give my best in all three of them. Earlier, I used to think that I finish all my work on time only because I give up a lot of sleep at night. Yes, I do sleep late at night to finish my work, but not always. I now realize it is not just that, but I actually prioritize my duties towards dance, painting and academics depending upon the situation, whichever demands more attention at the moment. If my exams clash with daily program practice at dance class, or if I have more homeworks or projects from school, then I take my books with me to dance class and try to study or finish my assignments during those moments when I'm not dancing. During regular school time, I paint only in the weekends, but during holidays, much of my time is spent on painting. I'm lucky to be in a school where both my teachers and my principal ma'am encouraged me to continue my dance and art even in my 10th grade when I was to appear for my public exams. Sheila ma'am and Harini Akka keep reminding us to not lose focus in our studies because of dance class. That motivates me a lot to continue my dance and art together along with my studies and prove that I can do it to the best of my ability. I am happy that I could clear my CBSE 10th board exams with 96% marks, even though I had about 3 to 4 programs in between the exam dates. My parents also ensure that I don't lose track of things at school, while also managing dance and art at the same time. Every day I keep a goal of what all I need to do and I try to complete them within the allocated time. When all the work pending are finished on time, then I get to concentrate more on improving my dance. Dance helps me to relax and relieves my stress from continuous study, whereas painting improves the concentration I need to have while dancing or studying and keeps me calm. So I feel it is necessary that I continue doing these three activities together in the years to come.
எவ்ரிடே கிளாஸ் அப்புறம் ப்ரோக்ராம் ப்ராக்டிஸ்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டு நைட் வீட்டுக்கு போகிறதுக்கே அரௌண்ட் 9 o'clock ஆகிடும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நெக்ஸ்ட் டே காலேஜில் அசைன்மெண்ட், சப்மிஷன்ஸ், செமஸ்டர் எக்ஸாம்ஸ் அதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். ரெண்டு இடத்துலையுமே எக்ஸ்கியூஸ் சொல்ல முடியாது. ப்ரோக்ராம்க்கு ஆல்ரெடி இங்கே கமிட் ஆகிருப்போம், அட் த சேம் டைம் காலேஜில் போய் ப்ராக்டிஸ் இருந்ததுன்னு எக்ஸ்கியூஸும் சொல்ல முடியாது. ஸோ அதனால் நிறையா நாள் நைட் கண் முழிச்சு படித்து ஒர்க்லாம் முடித்து நெக்ஸ்ட் டே ஆன் டைம் போய் சப்மிட் பண்ணிவிட்டு நம்ம வரும்போது நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் நம்மளை பார்த்து கேட்பா, அப்படி ஆச்சரியமா எப்படி நீங்கள் ப்ரோக்ராம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் எல்லாம் இருந்தது, ஆன் டைம் எப்படி மேனேஜ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னு அவங்க கேட்கும் போது நம்மளுக்கு வர ஒரு ஃபீல், அது வந்து ஒரு தனி லெவல்.
டான்ஸ் கற்றுக்கிறதுனால என்னால் எல்லா விஷயத்தையும் நல்லா க்ரியேட்டிவாக அப்ரோச் பண்ண முடியறது. அதனால என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்லேருந்து நான் ரொம்ப யூனிக்காகவும் தெரிகிறேன்.
எல்லாரும் நான் ஆர்கிடெக்சர் எடுக்க போகிறேன்னு சொன்னோன்னே முதல்ல கேட்ட கேள்வி, எப்படி 2 ஹெவி ப்ரொஃபஷ்னல் கோர்ஸஸை நீ பேலன்ஸ் பண்ண போகிறேன்னு கேட்டால், நான் வந்து கண்டிப்பாக என்னால் முடியும், கஷ்டம்னு நம்ம நினச்சா மட்டும்தான் அது என்றைக்குமே கஷ்டம் சொல்லிவிட்டு நான் வந்து டெய்லி கிளாஸஸ் வரேன், கிளாஸஸ் எடுக்கிறேன், ஈக்குவலாக பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸஸ்லையும் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுறேன். அதே சமயத்தில் ரொம்ப ஹெக்டிக் ஷெடியூல்ஸில் நான் வந்து என்னோடய காலேஜ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்திருக்கேன். ஸோ ஐ எம் ரியலி ப்ரவுட்.
Speaking of time management reminds me of an interesting incident that happened in 2004. It was the month of March and Sridevi Nrityalaya had programs for Shivaratri in Tanjavur, Mayavaram, Thiruvarur and a few other temples in Tamil Nadu. And at that time, my friends Subiksha, Uma, Varsha and we had annual exams happening in school and we could not afford to miss that. So what we ended up doing was we would write the exam in the morning in the school and take a bus to Mayavaram, perform there that evening and come back to Chennai and write another exam the next day and travel to Thiruvarur. And we did this shuttling for about 4 to 5 days for all the programs continuously. And most of the time we would start getting ready in the bus. We would do the hairstyle and all that we could in the bus to save time. Sheila ma'am always insisted that we strike a good balance between dance and academics. And she never let us take leave from dance class to prepare for exams or to study. And I also remember that she would insist that we show her our progress cards, progress report to her, and I did that every year without fail. And now it's heartwarming to see the kids of Sridevi Nrityalaya who perform regularly strike a good balance between dance and academics even during the December season when the half-yearly exams happen and amidst all the hectic program schedules.
Group choreographies are generally time-consuming and it also involves the time of more people.
Arunachaleshwarane Srikalahastishwarane Isane Shivakaminesane Ena indra thillai vaal natarajane.
So, we usually plan our choreography sessions and rehearsals well in advance so that we get enough time to complete the choreography and practice conveniently. Getting dressed for character roles in dance dramas usually takes a long time. Depending on what time the program is to start and the number of dancers to get ready, we calculate backward and decide on the time of assembly for makeup. Since the Margazhi season falls mostly during half-yearly exams in schools, some students finish their exams and report to the auditorium fully ready. Meticulously following all the instructions given to them, they manage to get ready neatly within a short time on their own. We should remember that the ordiner is the ultimate controller of time, and as mere human beings, we attempt to manage time with utmost sincerity, determination, focus, humility and acceptance, the entire universe will come together and manage a way out for us always. Time keeps moving forward without waiting for you or me. Time is discipline, time is a witness, time is a healer, and time is truth. We cannot certainly win over time, but we can strive sincerely to become masters of it.